Why do bad things happen to good people? Like, say someone gets cancer and they're praying and they're asking for healing, and sometimes they don't get that healing.
Number one reason people would say they do not believe in God is, I can't believe in God because there's suffering in the world.
Yeah.
If you do not believe in God because there's suffering in the world, okay, let's just say then there is no God. Is there still suffering?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
So if suffering exists and there is no God, then where does suffering come from? Most suffering comes from humans hurting each other.
Yeah.
So why do we hold God accountable for what we do to each other? And so here's why bad things happen to good people, because it's a broken world and suffering and pain are real. And when I had cancer, I never had the thought, like, why me? Because my thought was like, why not me? I never had this thought, oh, wait a minute, I've tried to follow God, and so he should protect me from cancer. I think one thing is that we've been taught the wrong thing. We've been taught that if you are sincere and you love God and you follow Jesus, that bad things will never happen to you.
Yeah.
We live in a broken world. And from the moment you take your first breath, you're moving towards your last breath, whether you like it or not. Everyone dies physically, but what Jesus came to do was to make sure death didn't win. Even though we die. So bad things happen to good people because we live in a broken, fragmented world. And by the way, if bad things didn't happen, we wouldn't be aware we needed God.
Yeah.
The Bible says that all creation groans for its redemption. What the Bible actually says is when we separated ourselves from God, all of creation went into disarray. Every earthquake and tsunami and all the famines and the cancer and the disease and the sickness, all this exists because it is the external proof that our inner worlds are in a disaster.
Yeah.
What you see on the outside is what's actually going on the inside.